It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Do you know where your Mallory is? The answer is not in bed. Hello, Mallards. It is Sunday. Well, I guess technically it's Monday, but we're going with Sunday. It's Sunday. This morning I got up early and Grandma and I hung out all morning because Mom had the radio show, and that was fun. I finished a book. I read From For Whom the Bell Tolls, which is a book about the help desk, essentially like a girl who ends up in the afterlife, and she offers help to souls who end up in hell. So it's the help desk with 2 L's. And it started as a TikTok skit by a TikToker that I follow. I have enjoyed, they call them the Hells Bells. I've super enjoyed those TikToks for several years, like pandemic times. And it turns out that she took those sketches and those characters and expanded them into a whole novel, which was a 24-hour audiobook. And so I've been listening to it for a couple of weeks, and I just finished today. It was very enjoyable. It is a fantasy romance novel, a little bit spicy, but fun, and a unique take on the afterlife and underworld that I super enjoyed, and just a good romp. I laughed a lot and just found myself like really having a good time listening to the audiobook and reading it. I sort of switch back and forth depending on what I'm doing. So now I finished that. Up next on my reading list is I think Ice Planet Barbarians, because Kat really wants me to read at least the first one. And I'm pretty sure that that is also a spicy book, so I'll enjoy that. And I'm also on book 5 of the Dresden Files, so I'll listen to that off and on as well. And yeah, so today was mostly a reading day. I did a little bit of work for Mom. I also finished Blind Spot, finally. A TV show that Mel and I started watching ages ago, and then we fell off because it like went off streaming services, but now it was back on Netflix. So I finished up season 4 and season 5 of that show. It's an FBI procedural drama that got kind of crazy and off the rails, but I'm a completist, so I wanted to finish it. And it ends super bittersweet. I was shocked. Spoilers for the end of Blind Spot, I guess, if you care. But they are chasing after this bomb with a drug that will erase people's memories. And our main character, Jane, who we've been with, like, she showed up without memories in the very beginning, and she's been the catalyst for the whole series, and she's complicated. Like, we're not going to get into that right now. Watch the show if you care. Anyway, she has been poisoned, but she can like remember stuff, so she doesn't take the antidote because she wouldn't be able to find the bomb if she did. So anyway, they find the bomb, they cut the wires, and they celebrate, and everything goes well. They all get let go from the FBI, unfortunately, for all of the shenanigans that had happened. But they're living happy lives. And then they are sitting at dinner when we've like jumped forward in time. And her husband, who's also an FBI agent, his name is Kurt Weller, he's also one of the other main characters in the show, just looks at her and he goes, "I'm just so happy. You know, think about it, in another universe, that bomb would have gone off and we wouldn't be here." And then you just like zoom in on her face and you go back and you see them cut the wires, and then you see her fall down from the poisoning, and they declare her dead and close her in a body bag and leave her sitting in the body bag in Times Square, which is like a parallel to how the series starts, which is her in a bag in Times Square that they like open up. Like, that's how they find her to begin with, is she's just like in a bag in Times Square with no memory. And so now it's body bag in Times Square. And so you're stuck going, which ending is real? Did they stop the bomb and she survived and now they're all living happily? Or did they stop the bomb and she died? And who knows what everybody else is doing? And is she in heaven? And that's what this is just her heaven at the end of it all. And I suppose it's up for debate, but it was a turn for things to take at the end of that show, in my opinion. Yeah, so I guess Mel, if you're catching up on my life and you chose to watch this, that's how Blind Spot ends. We didn't need to finish it. You said you'd given up on it, and I took you at your word. And you probably made the right choice, and I made the wrong choice, but here we are. Anyway, yeah, that's what I did with my day. And now I'm going to consider sleeping, and I will see you tomorrow.